Hello traders, it's Graham here from Kilted Trading. Really excited to be back with you guys for another, hopefully a fairly short and informative clip this week. So there's four things I'd like to bring to you guys this week. So one is I guess a new indicator that I've been looking at, which is sort of caught my attention as part of one of the trading groups, which is another main point I want to discuss. So ForexTradeVerge is one of the Discord channels that I'm an active member of, and I encourage you guys to join this group. I'll talk more about that in a second. And we've got some setups that we recently had a look at in Kilted Trading, which I'll share with you guys. Also shared it in the ForexTradeVerge group. And have a look at how I've been traveling myself as an example of some Forex trades. So let's get right into it. So I'll come here second. One of the things I wanted to share with you guys is how the Kilted Trend Pilot has been going, and share a couple of setups. So one of the first stocks actually I was having a look at was Coca-Cola, and the other one was Nutanix. So as we come out of lockdown, I guess more pubs, clubs, restaurants, etc. start to open up, certainly elsewhere in the world, not here in Melbourne, we're still in lockdown. But Coca-Cola was one that I took out an option play on recently. We see here we had a really good entry on the Kilted Trend Pilot, that was back early, sort of mid-July. And then there was the normal sort of pullback, and then we've sort of got a signal to go back long again, which I did during the week. But one of the indicators I've actually been looking at, it actually gave me another signal to get in long here as well. I'm not going to cover too much of this because this will get uncovered in the trading channel, ForexTradeVerge. They look at some things. They look at it a little bit differently to what I do, but I'm certainly aligning myself more to the trading system that they use there, which I think is terrific. But what we've got here is a pretty blank chart. We've really only got one moving average here, just to give me a guide of where price is at in relation to that. I've got volume down the bottom. This is just an average of the volume to let me see where it's at in terms of its average, and this is the new indicator I've actually been working on down the bottom, which gives a really clear signal of when we've got momentum turning around. So the blue dot, similar to all the other indicators, blue dot for uptrend, red dot for going short or downtrend. So we can see here we had a really nice sort of entry. We had our move up, we had our pullback, then back in again. What I spotted here was a bit of a flag pattern, supported of course with our momentum uptick here, the little blue dot. So I actually entered this trade earlier in the week, which is hopefully going to now I've proofed this out to a target. You might say, why have you gone for 60? So if we come back here, we've got an area of what we call supply up here. So price sort of reached this price, then immediately went away from it. We've got sort of price heading back up to that area of supply. So I've got my target up here around this sort of $60 mark. And what I currently do a lot when I'm doing intraday trade is be led by the daily. So TradingView is really nice because you can actually match the two in terms of you've got your longer term trend here, which is in the daily. So sometimes we'll and this was one of the lessons I actually got out of TradingVerge, which was really good, is to draw a line. It works fantastic, I must admit. On TradingView it's probably a little bit easier here, but if you draw a line here in terms of where you expect the volume to kick on in terms of momentum to the upside, look at how good that is. So I caught most of this run up here. It's currently come back a little bit, but pretty much you'll be saying, well, why has it come back here? If you actually go back and explode out a little bit, we've come back here because we've got Wall Street trying to basically pick up and fill more orders before the train leaves. So we've got this push down, and then you can see gap filled, and then hopefully shooting up again. But that tells me that Wall Street's back in, trying to get some more orders filled before we sort of take off. So that was one of the trades I shared in ForexTradeVerge, which is here. I bought both of those charts here. And you can get, once you guys get access to the room, you'll be able to proof that as well. The other one I had a look at, very similar sort of setup again. Qualifying that the Kilted Trend Pilot was already indicating an uptick here in terms of getting in long. This was actually arguably a better setup in terms of what we're showing on the Kilted Trend Pilot. Now, if we look at the cleaner chart, as I call it, exact same pattern. We've got a flag pattern here, a bull flag. And what we do is we take, basically, we take to proof the actual size of the move, as I've done here. Let me just try and grab this for you. So we take it from the break to the top of the flag here, and we move that to get the size of the move. We take that basically to the breakout of the flag. Now that's proofing sort of just short of that $50 sort of dollar mark. I'm actually looking to actually take it to the 50, and the reason why is this is where we've got our turn on a moving average, and you can see prices sort of left here, and it's fallen down fairly quickly, and so we can see here we're sort of reaching for those sort of highs again. So currently got a target there on Nutanix at $50. And you can see here on the lower time frame, a lot of folks who are doing intraday trades would have spotted that on the daily, and we've started to got in on those little upticks. So that might have been a breakout, take the profit, another breakout here to the upside, take the profit. Now there's at least two trades in there if you were scalping on the sort of lower time frames. A lot of people will be taking option plays there as well, so which I did. I actually took an option play on Nutanix. So yeah, that's a couple of trades. Now, the reason why you might say, oh geez, these charts are looking a lot cleaner, Graham, it's these are looking really good. That's part of, I guess, a journey that everyone goes on in terms of getting ideas from other traders. One trader who I have certainly been influenced by in the last probably 12 months, I met him in a mentor or came across him in a mentor room with one of my preferred brokers, which is Global Prime. Mark was actually a mentor in there, goes by the name of Ghost Rider. His name is Mark Selby. He is a full-time professional trader. He is an awesome trader. And now one of the things that led me to Mark was when I saw one of the interviews he had with one of the sort of head traders at Global Prime. It really struck a chord with me because one of the traders that I follow is Ray Dalio, one of the most successful traders in the world. Now, Ray quoted only this week, and he said, success comes from knowing what you don't know more than coming from what you do know. Nobody has all that's needed to be successful. We need teams. Now, you might say, well, that's great. What does that actually mean? Well, for me, what it means is you always, and I have this sort of view in life in general, including in business, you really need a mentor a lot of the times, and especially in trading. Trading can be quite a lonely sort of activity, especially if you don't have people around about you. Now, I work full-time and I've got a great team that I work with on a daily basis, and that's how we're able to achieve some of the goals that we have. But I realized in trading that I needed some equally good people around me. So one of those people is definitely Mark, Ghost Rider, as we love to give him the name in the ForexTradeVerge. Now, guys, I'll give you the link to this. It's a fantastic resource. One of the really good things I like about the way Mark trades and the way he set up this Discord channel is it's basically not for profit. So again, if you don't have a purpose in trading other than just accumulating wealth and money, it's going to leads you probably astray a little bit. So one of the purposes that Mark has here with this trading channel, which I absolutely love, which has probably brought us together in some ways, is his father unfortunately passed due to Alzheimer's, and we share that pain in that regard. My grandfather passed with the same debilitating disease, being Alzheimer's, and he had a profound impact on my life and the way I go about things. So everything that Mark gets by way of membership fees on this channel goes straight to his nominated charity, which is for Alzheimer's. I've told Mark that I will now be making a subscription, a yearly membership allocation to ForexTradeVerge, and any winnings I have over a 12-month period, I'll be certainly giving a percentage to Mark in this charity. So I would encourage you all to have a look at ForexTradeVerge. Whether you trade stocks, crypto, or Forex, there is something for everyone here. Mark predominantly trades Forex and indices, which I happy to say that I can trade indices fairly well now. I was not a very good indice trader. For example, I trade the DAX quite heavily now after learning one of the methods that Ghostwriter has. It's probably the one I actually trade most at the moment is the DAX using Mark's method. So again, guys, a good shout out to Mark here. There'll be lots of things that you never considered, ways of looking at the market. There's some really, really good traders in this room as well, some professional traders, and you'll help each other out. So we've got some really good coders in here. Ben, the sort of room clerk, as we've promoted him to, does a fantastic job. He makes available all his sort of indicators, as do a few others, including myself. When this indicator is published, as long as you're a subscriber to ForexTradeVerge, you will get this absolutely free. So that's my, I guess, a little bit of payback there. So in terms of, you might be thinking, oh, that's great, Grims, but have you actually been going in your own trading? We listen to you talk and we don't really see too much about what you actually do. So happy to be a bit more open and transparent, I guess, with my own trading. So my preferred broker, as you guys know, linked on my website, is Global Prime. So I do take part in some of their trading comps. This is that's a live one, so I've got live money in the market here. This is my trading for the best part of just over a week, probably. It's probably not quite 2 weeks. It's probably the best part of a week and a half, sitting at 11.89% on the leaderboard. So in the top 10, I'm in the 8, as they say in Melbourne, where AFL is all about being in the top 8. So I've scraped into the top 8 there, but I'm actually quite happy with that percentage. My goal when I set out in Forex was to do 9% a month, and that would have led me to the sort of goal I was looking to achieve, with the help of Mark and a few other traders that are also in the ForexTradeVerge room. I need to give credit to some of those guys. That isn't all my doing. That's learning some of their techniques, some of the ways they trade the market. You mash it all together, you come up with your strategy, you stick to your rules, and what's more, you have start to get a little bit more patient in the market, and that's something Mark has taught me. So so this is a very quick one this week, guys. It was just a shout out to a few things, including the really good work that Ghostwriter's doing in the room. That's available for anyone to join in this channel. As I say, Mark only charges £25 a month, which is an absolute steal. If you're looking to start trading the markets, especially Forex, if you're looking to trade any of the indices, Mark has a ton of knowledge. He's been in the game many years, and we're all grateful to Mark in the room for what he passes on. He holds Zoom sessions where, you know, we can sit down with Mark and discuss some of the setups, discuss the system, and look at what he's trading and what he's seeing in the market. It is absolutely fantastic. I can't recommend Mark highly enough. And the contribution of others in his trading room. So that's all for this week, folks. Hopefully you are all keeping well, and as I say always, keep safe for those who are still in lockdown like myself in Melbourne, and look after your families until next time. Thanks, guys.